Hello. Hi, I'm Rico Johnson Hall, and this is my food logging application built in C# with SQLite database integration. The goal of this project was to combine object-oriented programming concepts with real database functionality, showing how user data and food logs can be stored and retrieved and updated from a local database. Let's go through the files quickly. First, we have our users. Users.cs. I created a simple users class that represented an individual name, and it stores their ID and name, and includes methods to return basic information. This demonstrates encapsulation and constructors, since data is kept private and initialized through the constructor. Next is our foodlog.cs. I designed the foodlog class. This represented each food entry things like names of the food, the number of calories, and when it was eaten. It includes an update method to modify food entries. This file also demonstrates composition because each log is tied to a user through a user ID. Then we have our database helper.cs, which is a static class that handles creating and connecting to SQL database. This class builds two tables, users and food logs, if they don't already exist. It demonstrates abstraction by separating database setup from program logic. In our food log managers.cs, I implemented the CRUD operations to create, read, update, and delete using SQL commands. This is where most of the database interaction happens. It shows how we can open connections, execute SQL query, and return data to the user. It also includes a function to calculate total calories. And in our program.cs file, we tie it all together. This is the entry point of the application. It initializes the database, creates a test user, and displays a menu where users can add, update, or delete food logs. It also demonstrates control flow and users input handling in C#. This project overall shows a full working loop. A user enters data, is stored persistently in the database. There we go. And can be updated or deleted later. This structure could easily be expanded into a mobile calorie tracker or even a web API in the future. It's built using best practices of object-oriented design and database integration. Thank you. Now here's it in action. Let's add a log. Food name, chicken, 200. Now it's logged successfully. How do we check that? Well, we can view our log. Oh, and there we go. We have some of our old logs as well. See, I eat a lot of chicken and chicken noodles. And if we wanted to delete one of those, we can delete that. And the ID would be, let's say, 2 for the chicken noodles. And then we can view it again to verify that it's been deleted. And if we wanted to calculate our total calories, we can do that at 400. And just in case if we wanted to update it, we can select our ID 2, and it's still chicken, but we want to update our calories to 500. And then we can add something else like rice, and we can say 160 calories for one of those cups. And let's view to make sure that we have everything correct. Looks correct to me. And total calories 560. And then you can exit promptly, and that completes that. Thank you for watching.